Hello, everyone. This is Nathan Bridges from Nathan's Nuggets and 10 with UCLA commit Garrett DiGiorgio. Thanks for joining me today.
Of course, Nathan. Glad to be here, man.
I'll start with the first question. How old were you when you started playing football?
When I started playing football, I was in fifth grade. I was 10 years old, and I didn't even start playing football because I wanted to. My friends got me to play, so I'm glad I kept playing.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Good thing they got you to play.
I know, right?
Did you play any other sports?
um, Growing up, I played soccer as like a little kid, and then I got into football and basketball, and then I just stuck to that. Really, honestly, I just kept playing those two sports, and it's been pretty good for me.
So you did soccer first?
Yeah, soccer was my first sport when I was a little kid, and then I moved to football because I got bigger.
Yeah, you're like a better size for football.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
What was your first season doing varsity football like?
My first season playing varsity, I was a sophomore, and I didn't play until we got into CIF because one of our guys got hurt. So I played 3 games of varsity in CIF my sophomore year. So it wasn't really, I didn't really get a full season, but it was just cool to be able to go out there on my sophomore year and be able to play varsity.
So you got to like step up for the guy who got hurt?
Yeah, I got to step up for the right tackle, and then the right tackle that was playing moved to the left because our left side guy got hurt. So it was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool that you got to step up, especially as a sophomore.
It was a good experience for me, most definitely.
What's it been like playing for the Serrano high school football program?
Um, I love Serrano. I love the coaches and the players. It's definitely like a family environment. Um, we both have the same goal mindset at practice, at games. So it's just awesome being around them, and I'm excited to finish my senior year hopefully with them.
So it's like a family, like everything, and everyone has the same mentality, that, like with the same goals.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's definitely a family environment. The coaches love us all. It's awesome.
That's a good like thing to have around a program.
Yes, it's awesome. Like the coaches invite us to like stuff outside of football, like to hang out at their house, and like they feed us sometimes. It's pretty nice, pretty cool.
Oh wow, that's really cool that you get to do stuff like not just football, like also outside of it.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. They take good care of us.
I know you went 12-1 last season, but lost in a tough game in the third round of the playoffs. What was your biggest takeaway from last season?
Um, that loss was tough. We really wanted to get that ring, but honestly, just to take away from that is just to keep trying and get better every day. Just keep going to weight room to practice and just try to become the best player we could be and team we could be.
So like just to keep trying each and every day,
Keep
like
trying.
no matter what happens, like come back for it this year.
Yes, sir. So hopefully, if we get to play CIF this year, we'll be able to finally get a ring if we're allowed to.
I hope they let you guys play.
Me too. I really do.
Is it in the January or did they postpone it still?
So my school supposedly we're getting in helmets next Wednesday, and then the pads week after. So if CIF opens up, we'll be playing in like February for CIF, a little bit later than normally we should be.
So like
You know,
after Christmas and all that.
yeah.
What do you like to block for better, a pass or a run?
Um, I like both, but for me in high school, I like doing run blocking better because I mean honestly, it's more physical, and you can really get into the guy and be able to push him out of the way and everything. Pass block is kind of like a weight game where you have to wait for them to come to you. So I enjoy getting to the defensive lineman first before waiting for the defensive guy.
So you like the physicality of the run block?
Yeah, that's why I'm ready to start hitting already. I mean, we've been waiting for so long just to get in pads, so I'm excited. It'll be good, yeah.
That's great that you guys are gonna get to do it soon. On a run,
Hope
don't sometimes you get to like run and hit someone?
about football.
Sorry, you glitched out a little right there.
Oh, okay, hold on.
I can't
Am
hear
I
you
back?
now though.
Oh, you can hear me now?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
it's just like when he said that. What did he say? Because it glitched a little bit.
I think hitting people is part of the best part of football. Just being able to hit each other is pretty nice.
What do you feel your biggest strengths on the field are?
I say I have good size and strength, but along with that, I'm pretty good at I have some good speed, I think, for my size, and just be able to put all that together is just awesome and is good for me. I played basketball, which helped a lot with agility and my footwork as well. So that really just shaped me into the lineman I am today.
So your basketball agility helped you on the offensive line with being able to use your speed and size.
Yeah, basketball helped a lot. Basketball helped me keep my body in control and not get out of balance or lose control.
And like something to like work like grind on too when football is over so that you don't like, you still have stuff to keep doing.
Yeah, straight to basketball, and then once basketball's over, we hit weight room, and then we go back to football.
That's a busy schedule.
Hey, busy's better than being lazy, right?
A lot better.
Yes, sir.
I know that besides UCLA, you had schools which are also great academically in your top eight, such as Cal and Duke. How important was academics into your decision?
Academics is one of the biggest parts of my decision. I mean, UCLA, Cal, and Duke were all my top eight just because of academics, but also because of their program as well. I mean, Cal and Duke were big parts of my recruiting, and I still hear a lot from Duke as well. So it's like uh, academics is huge, and it's what will set me up for after football. So that's why I was between those three for academics.
So it was like a big part so that it also like helps you after football, not only while you're playing it right now.
Yeah, because once football's over, I'll have to do something after it. So wherever I pick to go is huge for my major or minor, and just to be able to use that after football.
Good decision since she says the number one public school.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
When UCLA offered you, were they always your top choice?
UCLA was always close or on top of my schools that I got offered to. I mean, it changed a little bit from time to time. I mean, some schools recruited better than others, but I mean, UCLA came out on top for it because of the coaches and everything else.
So there it like changed and you said it was one of the ones that recruited well for you.
Yeah, they recruited me very well. I enjoyed all my talks with them, all the Zoom calls because I couldn't go on the campus in person. So yeah, I enjoyed it all pretty much.
I'm glad UCLA came out on top.
Me too.
So are you gonna be able to visit it soon, do you think?
Um, I don't think any visits are happening soon. I mean, you saw how it got pushed back to April 15th, right? Yeah.
The dead period.
It just sucks for all of us. You can't really do anything about it. We just won't be able to get any visits or official visits.
So you won't be like talk to the coaches in person.
Um, at UCLA, I got to go on an unofficial before everything got shut down. Thank goodness. So I got to meet everyone. I got to meet Chip. I got to meet Justin. So it was really cool.
That's cool that you got to meet Chip.
Yeah, he was awesome, dude.
They have a great campus there.
Oh yeah, beautiful campus, love it.
What made you pick UCLA?
Um, I mean, really just the family part there. The coaching staff were all close together, and they all have one goal. And I mean, Chip really is trying to bring the program back, I think, and the players there are all super family oriented. And like when I went on my visit, they all said hi. All the O linemen came and shook my hand and said hi to me, and like I got to go out in one of their huddles, so it's pretty cool. I just like the facility, and then of course the campus is amazing. So I mean, nothing to not like.
It was an all-around great fit.
Yeah,
That's cool that you got to go in the huddle.
yeah, it was pretty cool. I got to see everything, so it was pretty nice.
And like how you said, Chip is trying to like bring back the program to a great wing.
Yeah, so hopefully, I mean, next year, I think that we'll be able to be on top of Pac-12. Hopefully.
Hopefully, Dimitri comes back.
Yeah, I know, right?
He's
He's
playing,
been he's playing really good this year.
and I'm glad that injury wasn't too serious on Saturday for him. How do you think your play style fits in at UCLA?
I think I'll fit in pretty good. I mean, we can see on offense how they're running the ball a lot because of Felton. I mean, the offense is a unit, and I think that I'll just fit on well on the offensive line because I like running the ball. I like doing run blocking, and I mean, um, I just think it'll be a great fit with Coach Fry and all of them being taught by them and everything. It'll just be great for me. Good fit.
That's good since how you said run blocking is your favorite and have to do a lot of running.
Yes. Yeah.
How would you say the recruiting process went for you overall?
Um, I think it went pretty well. I mean, the COVID didn't help. I would have liked to go on all my official visits, but stuff happens, so we're doing it the best we can. If we got a regular season, I probably could have got maybe a couple more offers, but I think the recruiting process went pretty well. I got looked at pretty early. I mean, beginning sophomore year, junior throughout the junior year. So I enjoyed the whole process. Got to meet great coaches and great recruiting guys, and it was just awesome meeting them all. Going on Zoom calls and text messages. It was pretty fun. It was a good process.
So it was cool like getting to talk to all the coaches with Zooms and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I made good relationships with all the coaches I talked to from all the Pac-12 schools and everything else. I mean, it got a little busy at the beginning of COVID because we're all doing Zoom calls at like one day at a single time. So it was like I had a schedule of Zoom calls in the day. So I mean, but it was pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot.
So you had like a bunch of Zooms on top of the school.
Yeah, so I had school and then after school I had Zooms. Yeah, it was crazy.
That must have been crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
What's the best game you've had in your high school career so far?
Um, I think some of the best games are either in CIF or our rival teams. I mean, we really put our heads together in CIF games and just try to do the best we honestly can. I mean, so I do better in some games than others, and you know how it goes. But mostly my CIF games, I do pretty well in those.
That's good, especially against your rivals. You always
Yeah,
want to have your great games against them.
almost definitely.
Is there any certain team that when you play them you get the most hyped up for?
I'd say for Serrano, we get the most hype for Apple Valley or Oak Hills high schools, and I think those are like the two biggest teams that are like the most competition for us. So I just think like we get most hyped at those games because of like, oh, are we gonna win or lose kind of thing, you know?
So it's always like a challenge,
Yeah, it's
big
always a challenge playing those guys.
competitive on the field.
Yeah.
How do you feel about going into your senior season?
I feel pretty good. I mean, our team's looking really good already. We have a lot of seniors returning, so I mean, we're going to be a pretty good unit altogether. I mean, it's going to be pretty nice, honestly. So I feel pretty good about the season. I'm just excited to be able to hopefully go out there and play with them.
So you guys have like a lot of experience coming back.
Yeah, most of our O line are returners, and then we got receivers, returners, and then we have a returner quarterback as well. So it's pretty good offensive line, and then our D line are pretty much returners too. So it's pretty nice.
That's great to have that experience. Like guys who have, like were on the team on that same team last year, being able to come back and hopefully get the championship this time.
Yes, sir. And then all the connection we have together will help a lot too.
You guys will know, like, since you guys already have the connection ready.
Yep.
What are you most looking forward to at UCLA?
Um, I'm most looking forward to being on the campus and part of the family. I mean, it's the whole campus is like they all know each other. They know who everyone is, and like it's a family community. I mean, I've had alumni text me that they're excited that I'm going to UCLA, and like it's just like it's pretty cool, just being able to go to UCLA and be a part of the community there.
That must be awesome that they're texting you already saying they're excited for you.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Just getting those texts makes me super excited.
You'll be able to be a part of it, like all the legacy and the family, like you said.
Exactly, the legacy.
Who was your favorite football player as a kid?
Um, so I grew up watching Michigan, right? So my mom, when I was a little kid, she got me a Michigan jersey signed by Desmond Howard.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
isn't that cool? Yeah. So we watched Michigan a lot, and then we watched Desmond in the NFL. So I really we followed him a lot throughout the NFL when I was a little kid. So that was probably one of my favorite players. But now he's announcing and everything. So I don't really have one right now, but that was my favorite player growing up.
That's cool that you got to follow his career.
Yeah, it was definitely cool because of my mom, but because my mom went to college with him, so it's kind of like
Oh,
they
she
had
did?
like a yeah. My mom went to this college with him at the same years, and it was just cool that they got to meet each other as well.
So does she still talk to him?
A little bit. I mean, they text sometimes, but yeah, she still talks to him a little bit.
That's cool. Hopefully he does one of your game days when you're in
Yeah,
college.
that'd be really cool.
Like
That'd
with
be really cool.
like outside the Rose Bowl, how they do it. Or at UCLA, they might do it.
Yeah.
Do you try to model your game after anyone?
Um, there's a lot of players in my position that you can learn from. I mean, honestly, any of the tackles in the NFL or college, you could look at their stances, their get offs, everything, and just learn from them. But I mean, I definitely look at Schwartz from the Chiefs, the tackle that went pro with them last year. So I mean, it's just cool watching all of them. I try to base what I do off of what they do as well. Just try to just learn from them, you know.
Mm-hmm. So you can learn a lot from him. Be like Mitchell Schwartz.
Yeah.
He's a good player for the Chiefs.
Oh yeah, he's a badass tackle.
Part of their success.
Oh yeah.
How do you describe yourself off the field?
Um, I like to think I'm well rounded. I mean, my parents raised me pretty well. I've been doing good in school since I was in middle school, elementary, the whole deal. So I mean, I like getting involved at our school and just being a part of the community as well. So I just think I'm a well-rounded good kid.
So you're well rounded, like you like to be involved with other stuff at your school, like besides just football and do well in academics.
Yes, sir.
That's a good like having all around. Then the last question I have is for fun. You get to take any three NFL players to dinner. They can be past or present. Who are you taking?
Um, I think I would definitely try to go to dinner with Desmond. I would like to also go with maybe Gronk as well because he just seems like an awesome dude. And maybe Schwartz as well, just to learn from him and be able to learn and talk to him about all the stuff that he goes through.
If you had to like get knowledge from him, if you got to
Yeah,
get
exactly.
Gronk would be a fun one. He's like seems like a funny person. Like he likes to do like
Yeah,
parties and stuff. Seems like
yeah. He seems like a funny dude. I'd like to get to know him.
he does. And you get to take the player you've been watching since you're a little kid.
Yeah.
All right, those are all the questions I have. Thank you for joining me today.
Awesome. Thanks, Nathan.